Hey, welcome back. Monica here. So I know I just posted a video yesterday, but I am trying to be very proactive and very just keep myself busy. I just need to really focus on some other things right now with Bear passing, and just be productive and kind of like, I don't know, stay busy is basically what I'm trying to say. This is gonna be a super casual conversation. Hopefully my other two pups will sleep through the video. If they start barking, it's because they're dogs and they bark. So this video, I just wanted to kind of explain where I'm at in the whole Canada trip, and a little bit behind that for mainly for family and for friends and anybody else who cares to wonder. Obviously, I wouldn't put all this out there if I wasn't open about what I've been going through. So just a super condensed background. Let's see, how long ago was it? 20 months ago, approximately, I was diagnosed with PPPD. Basically, my sensory system is very heightened, which caused a ton of unpleasant symptoms, and it's basically a neurological thing. So my symptoms are real, but it's not like I can just turn it off. There's not medications that just like instantly make me feel better. It's just kind of, if anything, medications just kind of mask what's happening. So throughout this whole journey, there's been mainly downs and a few sparks of hope where I'm like, oh, this is the next step. And it's just kind of been like that. And this actually all sparked this whole, how should I start this? Okay, so this place I'm going to in Canada is a program based off of neuroplasticity. And neuroplasticity is essentially retraining your brain. And so this whole concept and all of that came to me through one of my therapists. And the more I started looking into it, I'm like, oh my gosh, this makes sense. Like I had something like inside of me be like, this is it. This is what's going on. You know, this is where it's at, basically. And so I did a lot of research on my own, and my one therapist, she kind of suggested this one, to look in this one lady, and I did. But then when I started digging a little bit further, I ran across DNRS. And that is the program that I felt was the right fit for me. And then they actually have different, what do I call it? They kind of go around Canada and the United States. They're based out of Canada. I believe that's where the main lady is from. And so I am going to Victoria, Canada for my program, and that is going to be at the end of February. And so what's going to happen there is they actually prefer that you're not on any medicines like SSRIs, especially. Obviously, they tell you if you're on it, you stay on your thing. They're not going to suggest, you know, you just get off meds or whatever for your situation. They still want you to stick with what your doctors have said. I'm not on an SSRI. I am on a different kind of medication, but not one like an SSRI where that really affects your brain, because the point of this program is retraining our brain. So when you have a medicine like that in you, it just kind of, from my understanding, it makes it a little bit harder to heal. And so I am thankful. I'm not gonna lie, I did try one, and that medicine, well, I've tried it twice, and both times I tried it, my side effects were very unpleasant. That's not the case for everybody, but for me, I have a slight sensitivity to medicines, and it didn't work. Okay, so this place I'm going to, oops, I got really bright there for a second. This place I'm going to is completely scent-free. They've rented a motel, hotel, whatever, very nice place. Like, all the bedding is scent free, the environment there, like you can't have a stitch of scent on you. You have to, like, even deodorant wise, you have to have unscented. There's a list of certain products that they suggest that you use. Even 2 weeks prior to going, start washing your clothes in scent free. For me, that's not a big deal because I've already been using scent-free detergents for years due to eczema. But everything else, I'm like, it's in my makeup, it's in my, you know, my, just everything. I can't think, everything. And that really starts getting people thinking too. I'm like, man, we actually put a lot of chemicals on our body, if we think about it. But anyways, all I want to say about that is the reason why this place is scent-free and the reason why we have to be scent-free when we go there, that includes my oils. Those of you that really know me, I really rely on a few specific oils for, as kind of like medicine for myself. So I'm definitely going to have to rely on the Lord for that plane ride. Let's just say that. So anyways, the reason why it has to be scent-free is there is a condition called, I don't know like super details on it, but it's called MCS. It's multiple chemical sensitivities. And this chronic illness specifically, for me, my sensory system went haywire. Mainly my vision, my balance, the fullness in my ears, things of that nature. For me, my only like sensory thing that stayed normal was my sense of smell. Well, people with MCS, they actually have a problem with their sense of smell where it is extremely heightened. Like these people get violently ill from just the slightest scent of anything. It has made people move out of their homes and live in their cars or out in tents. Like, I'm not joking. You start researching people with MCS and oh my gosh, like it's terrible. I'm not gonna lie. And so that is why it is a scent-free environment 100%. And so Chris and I just realized like we're about 20 days out or something like that to going, and we're gonna have to start not wearing perfume, cologne, and start really getting products that we can take with us while we're there, because the last thing I want is to have just the slightest scent and not realize it. Because even things that sometimes say scent-free aren't always fragrance-free. That is something I'm also learning about. And so anyways, I just wanted to share all this for people that are curious about where I'm at in this whole journey. So this program is Monday through Friday, and they are basically gonna teach me the science behind neuroplasticity. And now I've learned a lot, but there are people that are getting better from fibromyalgia and panic and depression and triple PD and a ton of different things. I mean, MCS, and there's a significant difference because a lot of it is about the way you think. And it's funny because this program, even though it is like scientific based, it is so incredibly biblical. It's crazy. It so lines up with the Word of God. And so I knew as soon as I learned about it, I'm like, this is what I need to do next. And so I'm really excited. So if anything, just be praying for Chris and I for this trip. Pray for great flights, finances. So far the Lord's been like, I know He's been in it. It's been good. And I got into the program instantly because I had to be interviewed and everything. They don't just let anybody into the program. And so I'm really looking forward to it because I'm on this journey of getting well, and I really feel the Lord's going to teach me a lot, and it's going to be a big part of my future going forward in helping people. And so although this journey has not been fun, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, it has been terrible a lot of days, and I've very much had to push through a lot of pain and hurt and sick feelings, and I don't want to get into all the details of that, but I'm ready to be on the other side of this. And although it's been a long journey, I actually, for the first time, actually see a light at the end of the tunnel for me. And so I'm very excited, and I'm thankful Chris is going to be able to come with me. He's just going to be working on the motel room while we're there, but it's right alongside the bay, not the ocean exactly, but it's still going to be beautiful, and I'm just thankful that I'm getting to do this. So, like I said, just be praying for us, and that I will get everything that I need out of it. And also, I really feel the Lord's going to use me while I'm there. And so just pray that I'll be, very open to whatever he wants to do while I'm there. So that is a Vancouver, well, it's not Vancouver, Victoria update. And I'm sure I will definitely post another video after my trip. So I'll see y'all later.